Hello there everyone, coming out tonight to do a wee overnighter, but the first time I've actually got the Outbacker stove, so doing a hot tent. So super excited, just seems absolutely brilliant, so looking forward to actually getting it done. Out doing a couple of days fishing as well, just in this amazing location. Now, I think you've probably got the gist over the last few videos that I am the worst fisherman on the planet. Now, I'd like to say I haven't actually brought any other food, and I'm just going to purely survive on the fish that I catch. But reality is I've actually got some other stuff just in case, because I'm that bad. So we're a little bit audience participation. After 3 seconds, I want you all to shout tight lines for me. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I heard a few if you're there. But no, hopefully do a wee bit of a catch and cook today as well. Looking forward to it. I just love trout. So it'll be a good one if I actually can manage to catch, but it's not the be all and end all. Planning to do a few woodwork things today, but again, resources around this area are just terrible. I don't know what the weather's been like with yourselves, but the rain here has been unbelievable. So every single bit of stick that I've actually looked at has just been sodden, absolutely sodden. So it could be a bit of a challenge, but I'm going to give it a wee try and have a bit of fun. So stick with me, it's going to be a good laugh. I find myself the most entertaining person on the planet, so I'll enjoy myself anyway. But as I said, I'm just going to get camp set up. I don't like videoing it, it's a bit boring more than anything else, but I'll get the lavvu set up and everything, and then I'll catch up with you just in a wee bit. Cheers! Okay, so that's camp set up, which took a wee bit longer than I thought, to be perfectly honest, but it looks good. So I'll do a wee tour around in a wee minute. So I'm going to do a couple hours fishing just now, see if I can actually get anything, and then I said what we'll do is we'll start that wee wood project that I've got planned. So I'll just do a quick wee walk around of the actual camp itself, and we'll take it from there. So we've got the lavvu set up with the wood burning stove. So we'll have a wee look inside that later on when we've got the fire going. It looks well cool, and then just in the background the hammock and the wee campfire's just over there. And I said tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up to that view. A wee fishing chair. Not that I'm going to need it, I'm going to be standing up reeling in so many fish, but I said, just last few videos I've just said the same thing, just love that bit of kit, really nice. Well, that was a bit of an unsuccessful fishing trip, so far anyway. A couple of hours there, 2 takes, 2 good takes as well, but I just couldn't quite catch them, but it's more, we'll get there, I'm not going to panic. So I've got other food just in case. But I'm going to do a couple of wee wood projects that I've been sort of looking at for the last wee while. But the only problem is, again, resources. There's just very little sort of dry wood and hardwood around the area. Everything's generally birch. But what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to crack on and actually do it anyway. I know it's not the right materials, but I'm just going to crack on and actually give it a try anyway. I just want to push myself and I want to try and see if I can make it anyway. And then once I know how to do it, next time I'm actually out in the woods and I can get some hardwood, I'll do it again. So I'm not going to tell you what it is, I'm just going to crack on and actually get it done. The one thing I am planning on actually doing is getting a bushcraft chair, now not the wee one that I'm sitting on just now, but a bigger one. But again, resources, so I'm going to have to go back over to the mainland and give it a try, see if I can actually get some wood. But should be good, looking forward to it. If the first thing works out, I'll just be absolutely delighted. But we'll give it a try and we'll see how we go. Okay, let's go see if it works. Okay, just need to get more sticks. Still no fish. I can see the float. Sausages and bacon for dinner. Well, I have to say, first time with a hot tent in it, absolutely amazing. So toasty. I've actually left the front of the lavvu actually open, partially. One for ventilation, but also it's just a bit too hot. But really cool, really impressed. So I'm actually going to get an early night. Didn't video much of what I was doing towards the end, but I'll show you in the morning what it basically was. But it was the bit where I don't have the correct wood. But I've gone and cracked on and actually made something anyway. But I'll let you have a wee look at that in the morning. So instead of fish, because I failed, so what's tomorrow? Because I failed, I had bramble apple sausages and bacon. Wow, it was so nice. So it was really cool. Just sitting here chilling. I'm going to start reading my book, and as I said, try and get a wee bit of an early night. But so impressed with this. First of many, I think, is the moral of the story. First of many. So have an amazing evening, and we will see you in the morning. Morning, everybody. That was actually a really good sleep, considering how windy it is. It was quite noisy last night, just with the wind. It was actually meant to be quite calm in the weather forecast, but it's blowing an absolute hoolie out there. So I don't know if I'm going to get a huge amount of fishing done just with how stormy it is, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to read a wee bit, and then I think I'll probably get up and get some breakfast going. Try the campfire, and I'll have some bacon and a bit of coffee. So we'll see how we go. I'll get up in a wee bit, and then quite excited about showing you what I made yesterday. So hopefully it all comes together and works. But see you in a wee bit. So there she blows. I have to say, I just absolutely love that thing. I put the actual TP sleeve up a little bit further this time, and it seemed to work perfectly okay. But very cool piece of kit. This is a setup inside, so I had my wood there, and then round here I've got all my bag, my boots and everything. That's a really cool piece of kit. First night in it, and just, oh, it was roasty. Roasty. I actually slept for the first few hours just on top outside the sleeping bag. But then once the fire went out, it went back into the sleeping bag. It was really cool. Okay, so back outside, bit of fun. Fishing is tough. I said the water is just absolutely really choppy, and just actually the standing on the actual shore edge is a bit of a challenge. But we'll hop outside. Okay, it's time for the big reveal of what I made yesterday. Now, a wee bit disappointed with myself that I didn't actually video it, because I said all the sort of materials and everything as well just were all wrong. And really, when I was actually cutting things, it was splitting and it just wasn't quite working out properly. But it's ended up being what I wanted it to be. So at the end of the day, I'm reasonably happy with it. So I'm going to give it its little maiden voyage just in a wee minute. But now that I know how to do it, it's more a case of actually learning these sort of things, and then next time you're actually out in the woods or doing anything, I can do it a bit better. But the main thing is hardwood. I needed hardwood, and everything around me was just the wrong materials altogether. But here we go. Are we all excited? Ta-da! Bow saw, or butt saw. As I said, wanted one for a while, but I can't seem to find anywhere in sort of Scotland or Britain that sort of sells them. If anyone could put a comment down below as to where they know you can actually get one, brilliant, let me know. But as I said, it was really good fun. It was like making the butts and all that sort of things as well. And even on there, just actually create the tension. But it's worked out. It looks like what it is meant to look like. Lots of things I could have done differently, but as I said, once I sort of realised that I just didn't have the right things, I wasn't really focusing too much on it. It was more just a case of having a wee bit of fun. So even the likes of the wee drill bits, I actually bought one of these, the wee Scotch augers, if that's how you pronounce it. But it was just even drilling it. It's just brilliant, getting out in the woods, just enjoying yourself, things like this, you know, and things like the bushcraft chair and everything as well. Sometimes it's a case of sitting there thinking, it's going to be hard to do. It's not. You just need to actually have the willpower to actually get it done. So what I'm going to do, it's first ever cut on a very small piece of stick. Just not the tension really there. I said just with the materials, but as I said, happy enough with it. Happy enough with it. There we go. So I'm going to try fishing for another sort of hour or so, but as I said, the weather is just not great. Actually, even just standing out, because it's like the pinnacle, standing out there, you're getting just blown all over the place. But hang around for lunch and then just getting everything down. The lavvu's struggling to stay up just with with the wind. But no, it's been really enjoyable. It's been really enjoyable, as every minute out in the woods really is. But I'll catch up in a wee bit. So I'm going to tidy up a little bit more than anything else. for the next wee while. And then I said one more sort of hour of fishing. See if I can get that catch and cook. Okay, see you in a bit. Yummy. I hope you don't mind the bushcraft plate. A lovely pretty flower. Time for lunch. Well, thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute hoot. I've really enjoyed it. It's one of these ones where it's great to do first, and that's my first catch and cook. That's my first hot tent, just in the background there, and it's my first doing a bow saw or buck saw. Can't quite remember what it's called. But really good trip. Really enjoyed it. Again, scenery wise, just look at it. You know, what's not to love? It's like one of these situations where I can just imagine coming back here with the kayak. You know, you're just sitting here, coming into the actual beach and everything, and having a huge amount of fun. So potentials for this place are just absolutely ginormous. But hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please subscribe. Try to get those numbers up. But an epic trip. Hopefully going to try and get a lot more trips over the next wee while. It's been a bit restrictive with the weather, but I think it has with everybody. It's been absolutely wild. But no, it's been super good. It's going to be a lot of tearing down the actual camp and everything, getting back to the van, get it all tidied up. Leave no trace, as they say. But that's it. The main thing, remember, is adventure is out there. You just got to go and get it. So have as much fun as you possibly can, and we'll catch up with you soon. Bye bye.